So, you obviously were really upset about...
Hey, Harvey. Hey, Charles.
You obviously were really upset about the evidence being turned in late last night.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Sort of what I said in court. I don't want to be rehashing it, but, just a matter of making sure my client has a fair trial.
Yeah.
And fundamental fairness is really something we have to ensure, and I'll fight as hard as I can to make sure he has a fair trial.
Do you think he'll get a fair trial?
That's my goal, is to make sure he gets a fair trial.
It seems like you are unhappy with the jury selection.
No. I'm not unhappy with the jury selection. I love this jury.
Yeah.
I love this jury. I think it's a good jury. We didn't use all our challenges. What I am unhappy with is the fact that in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles, we didn't even see one black juror. We didn't even get to say hello to one black juror. And he's supposed to be judged by a jury of his peers. And and that's no secret what I'm saying. We made a motion in court. We made a writ of mandamus.
Yeah.
So it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's I don't know how it happens, but out of 106 jurors, I saw Reverend Sharpton's statement. Out of 106 jurors, 4 were African American.
Right.
And out of the first 40, there were none.
Yeah. How do you think this will affect the trial or the outcome?
At the end of the day, I don't think it will at all. I like this jury. I think they're smart. Look, we selected them. So.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of making sure a fair cross-section of the community is represented, and it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Run though.
What do you think about Eric Jane's son as the police officer? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, very famous woman in Hollywood. Her son is the one that was the officer.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine?
Hope he takes a stand.
Yeah.
I enjoy cross, so it's fine.
Good to see you.
Bye.
Hey Rocky, good to see you.
Hey Sap, how's it going in there?
How do you feel about the jury selection so far?
The judge thinks your mom is gorgeous.
She is. Can I ask? Rocky, why did you decide I feel like you're gonna win this?
I know that voice.
Hey Rocky, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you.
I find it hard to believe that the lead detective in this case didn't bring it to anyone's attention from the district attorney's office until after a jury was impaneled the night before opening statements. I mean, something that they now are saying is such a crucial piece of evidence. We have an issue now with the jury. Obviously, it's a jury panel. It may affect, quite frankly, whether we would have kept or not kept a few jurors, one in particular. Then we assured him yesterday he'd have a fair trial. You're going to have a fair trial. We've had issues regarding the veneer. You know that, Your Honor. I'm not going to rehash that. We're here. We're ready to open today. I don't even know how we're supposed to do this. This should be suppressed without question, because it changes the complexity of the case. At the very least, we have to quash this panel and start again, or strike jurors, reselect. I mean, I think even the district attorney said, okay, well, continuance is appropriate. I'm marking it. We paid the jury. We're ready to go.
Serve 180 days in the county jail, complete 480 hours of community service, a 52-week anger management program, a gun safety course, and surrender any firearms that he has in his custody.
Yeah, they spoke to me about it in detail, Your Honor.
Did they fully explain to you what the offer is to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you feel about it?
I respectfully decline, thank you.
All right, you understand that you never know what a jury's going to do. If it happens that it doesn't go your way, people who are convicted of this crime, they go in custody and they go to prison. Are you aware of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because you're not going to get any special treatment. You're not your status as an entertainer, your status as the significant other of Rihanna. That's not going to go to your benefit, and it's not going to go to your harm. I'm going to treat you like I would anybody else who's sitting on in that chair. So you are aware that if convicted, you'll go in custody, and it's very likely you'll get a significant prison sentence. You are aware of that?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm well aware.
All right, and you're not interested in the people's offer?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, then that takes care of it.
Are you heard, please?
No, you can't.
I can't respond to what he just said about the jury.
It doesn't matter about what he said about the jury. That has stop. That has no bearing on any decision I'm going to make.
There's a record, though. There was a record.
I don't believe that you are unhappy with the jury. Mr. Lewin might say you're unhappy with the jury, but that's not, I don't believe you are. If you were, you wouldn't have accepted the jury. I believe that both sides are satisfied with this jury and that both sides will get a fair trial. You don't need to respond to it because it doesn't matter whether he does or does not think you're happy with the jury. I believe that you're satisfied with the jury.
Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video, baby. So if you're new, you guys know the do. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, please give this video a big thumbs up and do everything you need to do on this video to help your girl out. Now guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Asaprocky's trial, because what had happened was Asaprocky, whose real name is Rakeem Myers, is currently on trial for allegedly shooting his former friend, Asaprocky. And what had happened was, during an altercation back in November, to be specific, November 6th of 2021, Asaprocky, they were not getting along very well. And Asaprocky was sending Asaprocky some messages, unpleasantries, and threatening him. So Asaprocky decided that he wants to meet with his, group member, or as some would say, gang member, right? So we have Asaprocky, Asaprocky. It's just ASAP and then something else added to these guys' name in the group, right? So Asaprocky and Asaprocky, they were having a little tension in the group, and, ASAP was like, bro, we need to have a talk about this, so let's meet up. And Asaprocky decided that he was going to meet Asaprocky. Now, it is said that Asaprocky reported to the police that Asaprocky fired multiple shots after him in an alley in LA. And as such, the police went to the scene and did not recover any spent shell, which would indicate that there was an actual shooting incident. However, after the police went to the scene to recover evidence, and they didn't recover any such evidence, Asaprocky went to the scene, found the spent shells, allegedly, and brought them to the police. So the investigation pursued. They got a video footage which shows something like Asaprocky pew-pewing after Asaprocky in the alley. However, Asaprocky saying, Your Honor, I definitely had something on me. I have quite a few guns, but I don't carry them. I had a prop gun in me because I really don't want to shoot nobody, you see, and I just carry that prop gun to scare people away, and if need, I may point it at them so they actually think that I have something when I really, in fact, have nothing. So you see, Your Honor, if you see me pointing a gun, it's not really a gun. It's a prop gun. So Your Honor was taken a bit back, and he was like, why did you withhold this piece of vital information during the discovery moment? You're bringing in this vital info at the last minute? Okay, let's see how the defense argues this, but next time, please note that the information such as this, that is so important, needs to be brought out first thing, okay? Because remember, he's on trial, and if found convicted, he could do 24 years. Also, Asaprocky refused a plea deal. He said that, no, I'm innocent. Why would I accept a plea deal when I'm innocent? I didn't do anything wrong. And besides, if I took that plea deal, it would remain on my record for years to come. It would damage my image and my reputation. So the plea deal was for him to do 6 months in jail, and not just 6 months in jail. He would have to do 3 years community service. He would have to hand in all his rifles. And Rocky was like, heck no, I don't need that because, Your Honor, I'm innocent. The only thing you saw me with was a prop gun. Now, let's get into this report because Asaprocky trial has begun and they're now saying it's all love. Not just that, Asaprocky has someone testifying on his behalf saying that Asaprocky never did such thing. Now, we're going to go into one of many reports. This report came out yesterday. Asaprocky saying it's all love at my gun trial. Now, as for TMZ, Asaprocky is saying positive despite going to court on a gun charge that could put him behind bars. Just take a listen to what he had to say after the first day of his gun trial. The rapper broke his silence after court wrapped sending a three-word message to his fans. Rocky tried to sneak out a side door to avoid a throng of reporters and paparazzi, but TMZ has the first video of him speaking since his trial. Seems pretty confident early on. Remember, he also rejected a plea deal that would have put him in jail for 6 months. Rocky is accused of firing a gun at a former associate outside a Hollywood hotel in 2021 and is facing up to 24 years in prison if convicted. There's a lot at stake, but Rocky is taking it all in stride, at least in front of the cameras. The first day of trial saw his baby mama, Rihanna, brought up a few times, and the first witness to take the stand was a police officer with a famous mother. Now, Rocky's attorney, Joe Tocopina, also spoke after court and had more to say than his client, talking to us about the lack of black people on the jury that's supposed to be made up of Rocky's peer. ASAP will be back in court next week, so this is likely all you'll have to say for a few days. Ends of that report right there. Now, as it relates to the lack of black jurors, that is definitely, something of question because quite a few people in the justice field, they have spoken about it. They're saying that it's a cause for concern because normally you should have a diverse group as juror. And with Asaprocky being a black man, they believe that this could potentially affect him in many ways, more than one. Now, as it relates to Miss Riri, we saw a clip of the judge asking if they were married, right? And the judge wanted to attain that information. It seems to be a focus at one point in time. And many people are curious as to why is it that the judge wanted to know all that information. But you see, with the legal system, that's pertinent details because it also affects how Rocky is perceived, because they can be lenient on him to say he has his wife, he has his kids, he's a family man, and as such, normally these cases, they'll look at it as, okay, even though there's no evidence suggesting that you did it, because the judge knows what's going on, because even though the prosecutor may not be able to prove it happened, the judge knows what's going on, and they can say, you know what? Seems as though he has cleaned up his image. He's a family man. He now has 2 kids, and we believe that he's not gonna go back to that lifestyle. However, we can't just let him off like that. He needs to be held somewhat accountable, and he needs to understand the negative impact that his action could have on community and society. So what better way to open his eyes than to get him engaged in years of community service, working and connecting with other people so that he can understand that there's ways to resolve issues and conflicts instead of pointing and pulling trigger at other people. Now guys, this is all I have to share in this video with you all. We're going to talk some more about this because I've been talking about this case for the past couple of years. Every time there's an update, I'll always come back and update you guys. I've been always updating you guys on this case, and this time around, it's not going to be any different. But it's your time to Chime in, let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, stay sweet, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.